Toeplitz matrix. Giving an m times n matrix, return true if matrix is Toeplitz, otherwise return false. A matrix is Toeplitz if every diagonal from top left to bottom right has the same element. For example, for this matrix is Toeplitz. As we can see, we have diagonal like this, and then we have 9, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And for each diagonal, they all have the same elements. But for this one, we have this diagonal have two different elements, 1, 2. Therefore, this is not a Toeplitz matrix. For this question, I'm gonna use an iterative approach with a hash map. I'm gonna loop through every single element, and then for the diagonal, we can see that we have index 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, and then the difference between those index is 0 minus 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 2 minus 2, 0. So if the element is in that diagonal, we are sure that the difference of their index is always the same. We can also check this diagonal to see if it's true. So we have 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So the difference will be 0 minus 1, negative 1. We have 1 minus 2, negative 1. We have 2 minus 3, negative 1. So we can use that difference as a key in our hash map. And then each time we encountered a new diagonal, we record the elements as value to the hash map. And then if we encountered a diagonal we've seen before, but the value is not the same as the value in the hash map, that means there is a different element for that diagonal. In that case, we return false. First, let's start coding. I will create a hash map. The key will be integer, the value will also be integer. And then I will set up a double for loop. And then inside, I will have integer called cur, which used to store the current element. So it will be at matrix at row I and column J. And then I will check if the map, we check does the map contains the key. The key will be the difference of the index. If it doesn't contain, that means we are encountered the elements is in a new column, in a new diagonal we haven't seen before. So in that case, we want to put the key value pair in the hash map to indicate, okay, we store the new diagonal we encountered now. So the key will be I minus j, and the value will be the cur. Else, otherwise, that means we have see the column before for the current element. In that case, we just check does the if cur is not equal to the map.get I minus j. That means the current elements for that diagonal have a different value than what we've seen before. That means this is not a Toeplitz matrix. In that case, we just return false. And then if we successfully exceed the double for loop without return false, that means the input is a Toeplitz matrix, so we return true. Next, the time complexity will be O of m times n. So we need to traverse every single element in the matrix. That's why the time will be m times n, the row times columns, and the space will be also O m times n, because we need to store every single element in the matrix. So next, let's test this out. Looks like we passed the test.